Welcome to SlashDetroit for Friday, December 6th, 2013. Today's episode is brought to you by this trip down memory lane.
We don't need a regional authority. We don't need you to take over anything from us. We need to keep it ourselves. If you want to help us, just give us the money.
That was Monica Conyers speaking 4 years ago about how Cobo Hall didn't need to be regionalized and that if anyone wanted to help, they could just give Detroit the cold hard cash, preferably in brown paper bags. Despite the plea from our dear leader, Cobo was regionalized in 2009 and its $279 million capital improvement project is now about 70% complete. This fiscal year, Cobo was expected to lose $1.5 million due to construction limiting its availability, but instead turned a profit of over $287,000 with higher parking revenues than expected and lower administrative costs. The construction will wrap in 2014, and bookings for next year and the year after have already increased.
The ATF and Detroit Fire Department are diligently working to put an end to the string of arsons at the Heidelberg project. The ATF announced yesterday that there will be a $5,000 reward for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the person or persons responsible.
U.S. Chief District Judge Gerald Rosen is looking for financially well-endowed individuals and institutions to donate money to Detroit to get the DIA's art and retirees' pensions off the table during bankruptcy. He may have found his first contributor as the Free Press reports that Grosse Pointe Park millionaire A. Paul Shep is in negotiations to donate $5 million. If all goes according to plan, Judge Rosen will scrape up about $500 million, and the DIA's assets will be spun off into a nonprofit independent of the city of Detroit, essentially making us the biggest Kickstarter project on the planet.
Moo Cluck Moo, the Dearborn Heights fast food joint that made news by giving its employees a living wage of $15 an hour, is opening its second location today. The new restaurant is in Canton, and they plan to open several Metro Detroit locations in the year 2014. If you support both the principle that people working a 40-hour week shouldn't be mired in poverty and that animals are delicious when served with fries, consider trying Moo Cluck Moo out this weekend.
Today at the Detroit Economic Club, Kentucky Senator Rand Paul will unveil his plan to save our fair city. He has announced that he will introduce legislation to make Detroit an economic freedom zone that would have a flat income tax and corporate tax rate of 5%, with lowered payroll taxes and no capital gains taxes. His legislation would also make it easier for entrepreneurial immigrants to move to Detroit. The libertarian-leaning senator is expected to run for president in 2016.
The 41st annual Noel Night is tomorrow, and this may be the best one yet. This year, over 70 Midtown venues, including the DIA and Science Center, will open their doors to the public free of charge. Activities include holiday shopping, horse-drawn carriage rides, family craft activities, and performances by over 200 area entertainment groups. It all comes to a close with a long-standing tradition of a community sing-along on Woodward led by the Salvation Army Band. SlashDetroit will be there, meeting at Cass Cafe around 6:30 if you want to hang out. Just look for Ben. He'll be dressed up as a naughty elf.
In sports, the Tigers signed 39-year-old closer Joe Nathan to a 2-year deal. The Red Wings play the Devils in New Jersey tonight, and the Pistons have a shot to get to 500 with a win over the Chicago Bulls tomorrow night. Mediocrity, here we come.